Welcome to Career Journeys, a series of videos by the Consortium for Public Education. Here we explore the career experiences and pathways of professionals from a wide variety of careers to help you think about the skills you'll need and the paths you might take after high school.
Hi, I'm Debbie Pixton with the Consortium for Public Education. Today I'm interviewing George Ribich, a mobile unit engineer at NEP Group. Thank you so much for joining us, George.
Thanks, Debbie. It's a pleasure to be with you.
So George, tell me about NEP and your role there. What do you do as a mobile unit engineer?
So NEP is an outside broadcast and rental facility. So what we do is we get a lot of clients such as NBC, CBS, ESPN, and we build a truck to their specification for them to do mobile broadcasts, such as hockey, football, soccer, a lot of different sporting events that are live. Even entertainment, we go as far as doing the Oscars, Grammys, and we have a different kind of realm for those trucks, but we also do that live events as well. So basically my role as a mobile unit engineer, we travel to wherever the mobile truck parks. It's a 53-foot trailer that is filled with equipment to the client's specification. And what we do is we fly to wherever the truck is. We have professional drivers that will take our trucks to the venue or the location of the live event, and we will support the client in making sure that there are no technical errors during the show. So basically, we watch the broadcast, kind of listen to all the intercom systems and make sure that everything is going well for their show and that they're happy at the end of their broadcast. So basically, troubleshooting and maintaining the trucks for our clients.
Very cool. George, how did you end up as a mobile unit engineer? Can you tell us a little bit about your career path from high school?
Yeah, so it's a really kind of interesting story. You know, I started out when I was 12 or 13. I was able to get involved in West Newton, Pennsylvania with a local origination station, which there aren't many of those anymore. There's government access, leased access, but local origination is kind of gone by the wayside. But luckily there was still one in West Newton, which gave a lot of flexibility for people like myself at 12 or 13 to come in and kind of learn the ropes of television. So basically what they had set up was a small TV bingo program. And what they would do is give cards to the sponsor. Viewers would watch and they would make sure that they had a full card. They would see the numbers called and they would call in and win, you know, what we called bingo bucks for our sponsors. And they could use them there and pick them up. So it kept everyone involved in the community and the businesses, and also taught me a lot about, you know, I was able to operate the switcher and switch between the cameras, and we had a small weather report and things like that. So it was good experience that was kind of low pressure for someone in that age group, you know, 12 to 13 years old, having someone, you know, let you take the reins a little bit because of the low pressure situation. It was really a great opportunity. And so following that, I was able to get involved with Indiana University of Pennsylvania, and they had a very good program in sports production. So they had a small truck that they would take to all of their football broadcasts for the season. And I became heavily involved in that because of my love of the technology. Continued at IUP doing that, you know, getting involved in everything I could there. That's probably one of the most important things to do. Even in high school, you know, a lot of high schools have the morning broadcast with Channel 1 and, you know, probably have some students on to do like you know, the daily news. And that was a good way to get started. At York, I was able to do that too. We had the Cougar News. So doing that in the morning and just keeping with it was really important. And I ended up getting involved in NEP because because of my path through IUP, he had some knowledge of NEP and what they did and recommended that I try that. So that was kind of my path over 6-7 years of in the making, even longer. It's all about being passionate and following, you know, what you want to do and finding opportunities to do it.
George, what are some skills that make you good at your job?
So in television, you know, you get one chance at live. You know, when something's happening live in front of you, there's very little room for error. So definitely very observation abilities. kind of preempting things that could happen, and, having that knowledge to kind of look ahead and see and know kind of where the vulnerabilities are and what can happen. And that comes with experience. But probably troubleshooting skills are one of the most important. A camera is just one part of it, but the way that a camera makes it back to the truck, there are so many, the stadiums are pre-wired. So there are a lot of different opportunities for problems to arise between all the connections for it to make it all the way from where you see the angle on the field to make it down to wherever the trucks are parked outside the venue. There is a lot of wiring and possibility for error throughout that process. So kind of just understanding, even inside the truck, you have to understand how the truck works, and kind of troubleshooting skills, I would say, are the biggest part of the job. Troubleshooting and foreseeing anything that could happen during the broadcast.
George, if I'm in high school and I'm thinking about a career in really anything in audio or video technology, what kinds of questions should I ask myself to know if that might be a good fit for me?
So you have to kind of ask yourself, do I enjoy doing it? Is this the right lifestyle fit for me where I'm at right now? And, is this something that I could do for a career? Is this something that I'm going to enjoy doing if I follow this passion?
Is there any other advice you would want to offer to students who are considering pursuing a career in audio and video technology?
Basically, I just want to say that just keep working at your dreams. It may not be television, but if you work at something and you're passionate about it, then that's going to shine through. I can say that after my 2-year program, it was a lot of struggle, a lot of long hours, and a lot of work. And to be able to take all those challenges that I had in the beginning and work through them and stick it out, I was able to make it to some very large shows and get a lot of experience, with the Final Four, with Sunday Night Football, at the Super Bowl. A lot of these opportunities came from just sticking with it, not getting discouraged, and from just taking the experiences, learning from them, taking it all in stride, and making the best of every opportunity you're given.
George, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and experiences with us today.
Of course, it was great to talk with you, and I really appreciate the opportunity to do this.
For more information or to learn about other careers in the Career Journey series, visit our website and check back soon for our next installment. Thanks!